Well, that's the view from my truck. Metal parts, a Mack truck, a forklift, a bunch of forklifts over there. That yellow one is pretty big. Hoist. This guy just driving around, pretending to be busy. Time now is 3 minutes to... Sorry, it doesn't want to focus. 3 minutes to 5. And you see that door 3? That's where my trailer is. Over there, on like where the land falls off, where those concrete barriers are, over here. On the other side, there's a road. It's like Highway 2005 in Pennsylvania. And this place, it's a very big shop, kind of like a factory, you know. Lots of space, you know. At first I thought it was like, how am I supposed to back in there? And then they opened the door, and it's huge. So they gave me some, check this out. Hold on, let me, yeah, they gave me some free hats. It's called Charles Machine. Charles Machine. So I got brand new hats, you know. Very nice, guys. Charles Machine Incorporated. So I got a bunch of hats now. Look at that. I have my Russian hat. Then I have my Uzbek hat. I have my Kenworth hat. I have the Shoeway transportation hat. Jeez, it's like a haberdashery in here. Oh, and also I ran out of paper. I said, guys, I ran out of paper to print my permits. I said, can you please lend me some paper for the printer? Like I forgot to buy it, you know. Anyway, today was a crazy day. 180 miles. 180 miles. 180. Well, it's a bit longer because it's, you know, there was like detours and stuff, right? But all the way on 219. No, I-190. I crossed those two narrow bridges on Grand, on and off the Grand Island. Okay, no issues. The traffic was very light. I just went in. I just did the center lining thing, like I'm supposed to. And then I took Highway 5, US 5, which was a bit narrow, but then I took 179 East. Yeah, New York 179 East, and then from that point, I jumped on 219, and I stayed on 219 all the way down to I-86. Where they merge. 219 merges with 86. And then 219 leaves 86, and right at that point there's a truck stop. And I think it's like a Native American, you know, like a reservation or something, but it says Seneca. So I think it's one of those places where fuel is pretty cheap. So I got over 100 gallons. I just basically filled up both of my tanks, and the price was $2.81, $2.81 US a gallon, you know. And that's it. And then just south of that, maybe 10 minutes, that's Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania was 219 south to I-80 west, I-80 west to 949 south, exit 73, 949 south to 322 west, 322 west to 2005 Olean Trail, and then Olean Trail to 2016. You know, and pretty much this place, that 216 is right over there, like I was saying. So it goes like that. So I have to jump back, and the guy says, can you, and I knew that I could not make that turn, because the road goes like this, and to turn in here is pretty much like 160 degrees, you know. Pretty much you have to go in the opposite direction to get in the yard. And I said, guys, I'm sorry, I don't think I can make it, you know, like the road is pretty narrow. And I knew this because I did my homework on Google Maps before, on the night before, because I could see this property. I could even see like the Google Earth, right? I saw from the top. Like, it's amazing what you can do with a computer. I researched it. I knew that the driveway was this, you know, super sharp turn. And so when I came in here, I parked alongside, pretty much ready to back, because I thought that's what I'm going to do, because it's much easier to back, because you're pretty much backing in a straight line from the road, you know. Just you turn slightly. And so I backed from there, probably, I don't know, like 300 meters, you know, like 300 yards. I backed in here, and then I went like this way, and then I started backing in there, and I corrected a little bit this way, and I dropped the trailer without the gooseneck. So I said, guys, you okay if I'm not gonna leave, because actually, yeah, they said there's a door. Turns out there's a door in the part of this machine facing the truck. You know, they're gonna do something over there, and so they need that access. I said, can I leave the timbers in there? And they said, yeah, timbers are fine. So they're gonna actually use them as a stepping stone. And so I just took the gooseneck, disconnected, and of course there's nothing anywhere. They were asking me if I want to go, like, maybe drop my neck and go to a truck stop. He says, but it's like 15-20 minutes away, you know. Forget it. I said, I have water, I have my computer, I have my Netflix. I know Verizon works, so but I don't have any data left on the Verizon until 23rd, when my cycle renews. But I have data on this phone that I'm using now to record. So if there is data, then, you know, I can watch a movie. But I need to print out my second permit, because for some reason they could not, the Pennsylvania DOT could not do one permit, you know, like to show a stop. And so they did two permits, you know, like one permit from the New York line to here, and the other permit from here to the West Virginia border. And I scaled, and to my surprise, the overall weight was not too bad. It was actually lower than what I expected. But now they're going to be adding some parts, so probably it's going to be the same what they said. They said 79,000 pounds, right? But now it was lighter. But after they add more equipment to this thing, and the freight broker is asking me, I said, you know, I didn't order the rest of the permits. That's why I scaled. That's why I paid $12, because I thought that's going to be my weight, right? I thought they were doing some diagnostic, like they were telling me they were doing something with the computer. But no, so now I'm not gonna order permits all the way to Florida by guessing again, because I guessed, right? Because they wanted me to order permits beforehand, before I loaded, and see what happened. New York and Pennsylvania, I'm not sure about New York, but I'm pretty sure Pennsylvania charges you by the ton per mile. So the heavier you are, the more money you pay per permit. And so I ordered the permit based on the assumption that my gross weight was 142,000 pounds, whereas I'm actually 122. So I could have saved probably, I don't know, $100 easy on Pennsylvania permit, at least. Well, at least on the one that, you know, from New York line to here, right? And that's what, oh yeah, order beforehand, but they never sure, they never know the actual weight, and it's my money, right? Oh yeah, you have to order before you load. And time again, I find out that you cannot ever trust shippers, and especially freight brokers, with dimensions and weight. So it's better to lose a couple of hours, but like I'm gonna, I have my permit for Pennsylvania for tomorrow. The second one, right? The second one is issued. So I'm covered from here to the West Virginia border, because probably I'll go the same way like last year when I went in my car to Florida. Just 79, I-79 to West Virginia, then US 19 to I-77, and then what? 77 down to I-26, and then I-95, right? Like the quickest way. So from here on, it's gonna be much faster, because yeah, this took me whole day. It was a bit stressful, but that's what they pay us the big bucks for. Somebody got to do it. At least I got some super cheap fuel. Really, like if somebody watching this from UK or Europe, just I know you guys were envious when I said how much fuel costs in Canada. But US, it's even cheaper, right? $2.81 US per US gallon, which is 3.78 liters. It's like 93 cents, I think, per liter. So very nice. Anyway, so at least I think I have some water. Yeah, I got a little bit of water. I have a little bit of coffee left. So no food, but I need to lose some weight anyway. And so that's what you do sometimes. It's only 5 o'clock. Top right corner, that's my clock. 5:09. 5:09. So that's what I told these guys. I said, even if you load me like within half an hour, there's nothing I can do, because this is already sunset. I'm pretty sure it's the same as in Buffalo. It was 4:45, right? So I can only drive till 5:15. So there's nowhere to drive, but let's just see. I wanted to show you guys like what goes into my research, because this American phone, I think I got DRATCHEV here too. All right, let's see. Premium membership. What? I don't need this premium membership. Come on. See, now they're giving all this advertising. All right. Okay, where am I? No, really? You think I'm there? You think I'm... Actually, no, that's correct. That's where I am. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, you see that thick yellow line going west and east? That's I-80. Yeah, I-80. You see the dot? The blue dot, it's me. So let's just see. I think somehow they want me to go... I think it's 68. Like this, 861, 68. And then somehow I get to 79. So I'm just trying to see where's the scale. I need to hit a scale before I go into West Virginia. And I don't think there's any scales. Like the last one. Okay, wait a second. There's one over here. BFS Truck Auto Plaza. Scales. Shows that they have scales. Okay. So maybe I'll call them tomorrow, see if there's Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to order permits unless I know my weight. And this guy is way off my route. Like, that's the pilot. I know pilot has a scale in there. Yeah, you see? Shows a scale. This little picture. So that's what I have to figure out. That's gonna be my homework for tonight, to find truck stop. Because this guy says, what can we do to expedite the permits? Nothing. Just get me a truck stop. I'm not ordering permits by guesswork, because Florida is too far. I'm sorry. But I see he sent me a message, so I'm going to check that out. And that's what's happening. So we'll do another update on the way to Florida somewhere. Maybe when the weather is a bit better. But it's not too bad here. It's about 32 F. I'm thinking like 0 Celsius. You see, I'm outside. I can walk like this in my baseball hat. But yeah, soon it's gonna be dark. You see the sky. Okay, there's no stars yet. But so that's why it's a good thing, you know, to have a nice big sleeper in the truck. So, and I got a bunk heater. You know, I can shut down, watch movies, search the internet. I wanted to go for a walk, but because I was sitting on my butt all day, right? But somehow it's chilly. You know, I see there's some hills in there in the distance where those trees are. But I don't know, maybe they have some dogs in here. You know, sometimes these properties, they have dogs for security. So I don't want to do it. So my trailer is gonna sleep over there in nice warm building, and Captain Sergei is sleeping inside the truck. All right, I'll remember that next time you ask me for something. I'm talking to my trailer now. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. Be happy. Christmas is coming.